A Relaxosaurus.
Huh.
Oh my god. I want to capture you, but you would kill me in a fight. Look at it. Oh shit. Oh. Josh smash. Josh angry. Josh hate stone.
Smooth and thick.
Holy shit. Holy shit. You gave me like 2 doors. Give me 3 doors. 3 doors down. Ah. Shut up. Hey yo, fisho. I can't unhear it now. Help me. Blue seashell. Seashell, seashores by the seashore she. How that goes, right? Look at them, they're like stalking the lemurs. Oh, oh. Oh, he went for the... You just gonna let the lemur run right by you? I'm so disappointed. I think it's time for some tunes. Oh shit! I thought the trap was over. Damn it. Oh god. Oh god, I'm on fire. Oh Jesus. What do I do? Toto. Oh no, that's to do. Like, who's Toto? See, another N, so there should be another M. Ah, perfect. You know, spelling is fun. Oh my god, I'm doing it. Wow, I actually did that a lot. Yeah, we got a probe. I'm gonna probe you so hard. Wait.
I am Stormcaller. The sea of nightmare corrupts all, and in time consumes all. You would try your luck, Mitch. Sure, your aim is true. But now, the storm calls for you.
I'm just ahead. Come on, get you too. Oh, I guess not. That's what I get for talking smack. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. No. What? Oh. Thought I was gonna fall to my death. Oh, I did. That's it. You're dead, dude. You are dead. Dead meat. I'm coming for you. Very slowly. Oh god. Go! No. Did I die? Did I make it? Oh, I didn't make it. Don't hide behind the boxes. Maybe you do have to hide behind the boxes. Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda, Bahamas. Oh, it's head whacking time. It just took everybody out. Yeah, here, shoe. There we go. I did all that just so I could grab that screenshot. I'm ready for this fight. Bring it. Oh, my sword's not out. There you go. I'm sorry. This is all we had. Maybe if you get a bunch of them and stack them on top of each other, you could reach those plants. Not to say at some point they may not. They may come and back and chase me. But words and things. Saying stuff. Amica Games presents. Need to explore this camp. Oh, that's just what I need to do. Hello, friends. Welcome in. Happy Monday to you. I hope you're doing well. Hey, what's up? How we doing? Oh, did we start a hype train? Forgot those were even a thing. That's so funny. But whoa, Supernova with 52 months and Josh Fickerson with 40 months. That's awesome. Thanks so much for the support, y'all. I do appreciate it. Our anniversary celebrations nearly triggered it. That's awesome. Well, hey, thanks so much for yeah, that's so many months. I don't even know how many years that is. Can't math. Can't do that math. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you're ready for I know it's a very odd time for me to be streaming right now. But I've had brain calculator is broken for me. Exactly. Why isn't this hiding? Here we go. There we go. I had the pleasure of being able to play Planet Zoo Console Edition for the last well, not quite a week, about a week. And so we're gonna play a little bit today for a few hours, hang out, gonna chill, gonna be fun. It's still waking up. I knew it. You know, I didn't think it would be very hard for anybody to figure out what I was going to be playing. And, you know, embargoes are weird because it's like you're not even allowed to like say that you have, you know, the game. I would love if they like, because there's like the embargo when the embargo lifts, you know, and that's when you're allowed to like announce it, and if you can stream it, or if you recorded any videos, that's when you can, you know, release them. But it would be cool if, like, I don't know, an hour before the like embargo, there was like a pre-embargo where they would let you like sort of advertise, you know, like, hey, we're gonna be checking out Planet Zoo Console Edition in an hour. Come on by. I would like that. That's just a little thing I would like to see added. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. There it is. And surprise, surprise, it looks like Planet Zoo. If I can't move my... There we go. Yo, the real Bear Boy, what's up? I've pre-ordered the console edition. I'm really excited for it. I hope it's good. Can confirm it is good. I've had you know, several days with it, and yeah, I mean, it is, if you've played the Planet Coaster Console Edition, it is exactly the same, except for it's Planet Zoo. There's a lot more. How is the audio? Is it too loud? Is it too, or the music? Is it too loud? It's a bit loud. Let's see. Let's do soundtrack. How's that? 65%. Oh, I didn't apply. But Hey Aaron, what's up? Hey, did you change your name? Been thinking about you sending level. I appreciate it. 6570 is good. Cool. So I haven't really decided what to do today. You know, I didn't know, you know, how many, depends on how many folks come in, but you know, obviously it'd answer any questions people might have. I guess I could play through like the career or challenge mode. I don't like timed mode. That makes me feel too anxious. I did because I'm going to start streaming myself. You are. Well, you're gonna have to tell us where and when, so that we can all tune in. Mostly cozy games, things like Stardew, Planet Zoo, The Sims, Dreamlight Valley. Yo, that's awesome. I'm happy and excited for you. Starting your live stream journey. It's fun. I'm also getting the PS5 version. Would you say the controls are pretty easy to get your head around? I think so. You know, one thing, like going back to Planet Coaster Console Edition, is Frontier did a really good job, I would say, at making the controls pretty intuitive. So,
Yeah.
you know what, let's just do, let's go through some scenarios. I think that's pretty easy. But yeah, the controls are pretty intuitive, I would say. You know, sometimes I miss the precision you get with a mouse, but it's still really good. Although you can play with mouse and keyboard on the console edition. Something I always wanted to do, so figured why not? Yeah. You know, that's the thing about streaming, is it's like you just gotta jump in. There's no, like, I don't want to say, there's no bad time to start. Like, if you want to do it, just start doing it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I have a habit of slipping back into the Planko language. It's good to finally meet you in person. I'm Bernard, although I insist you call me
Although I will say,
the only person who calls me Bernard
this is the
my
first
wife.
time, really,
And
that a
even then,
game
only when I've tracked elephant dung into the carpets.
has made me
As
notice
you
when
know,
it's not
I own
60
several
FPS.
zoos, but I always like to show people the ropes here at my home. This is the first zoo I ever opened, and a source of great pride for me. And prides, thanks to a lion breeding program we ran in the 80s. But we're in the middle of a big renovation, and that's where you come in. Sadly, our old contractor had to retire after developing a fur allergy. Poor devil kept sneezing his dentures into the lion habitat. So, it's up to you to finish everything off.
When do you,
Don't worry, though.
when are you
I'm
gonna
not
start
completely
streaming?
throwing you into the deep end. My head keeper, Nancy Jones, will be lending a helping hand. Oh, she's a hard worker, and she'll expect you to be too. But I'm sure you'll get along like a house on fire, or even better, one that isn't on fire. Less shouting that way.
Hello there. From that rosy, fresh face of yours,
Aw,
I'm
Nancy
guessing you're
Jones.
Bernie's new hire.
I haven't played the
Good. Now,
scenarios in so long. I totally forgot
because we're
that it
about
was
to
voice
get
acted.
Really hands-on. But before we begin the real work, how about we familiarize you with the zoo by learning how to fly around it and visiting some of our beautiful animals. We'll start by popping over and having a look-see at the grizzly bears in their habitat.
Yes, let's do that. There's the grizzly
Did you know
bears.
that grizzly bears, also known as Ursus arctos horribilis, can hibernate for up to 7 months a year? But then again, given the chance,
Can't
I
wait
think
to
a lot
dive
of
into
people would do
1.6
that
update.
too.
Brent and I decided to download some Stardew
Select one of the bears
QOL
and you'll bring up
mods
its information panel.
and are playing through it. Definitely enjoying the new stuff so far. That's cool. Can't wait for 1.6 to come to console. That new update looks so cool. I honestly haven't even seen the new update for Stardew, but I also don't really play it. So that's probably a thing.
See, now this is a fantastic way to get a close look at your animals. Okay, when you're ready, let's pop over to the other side of the zoo and take a look at the lions. I've marked their location for you to find.
But yeah, you can see like this. I mean, it still looks exactly you know, like the PC version. Obviously, the menu looks a bit different. You use L1 and R1 to access the menu, but it's all the same thing, you know. Of course, I don't have anything right now because I'm doing a scenario, but you know, you have your path menu, terrain menu. Too busy with Forbidden West to take on anything else right now. I still need to grab that since that just came out on Thursday. I don't know when I'll play it though. Oh, mod support's finally coming to Cities Skylines 2 today. That's awesome. Right, not till the end of April, only because I'm gonna stay with my dad for 3 weeks next week. Okay, cool. Well, hey, I'm looking forward to your stream. You should definitely let us know in Discord. All right, what am I doing? Locate West African lion habitat. Well, good thing they make it easy with
Panthera leo leo, or the West African
those
lion.
pulsating lines.
Lions are
Get
the
'em
most social of the
sleeping
big
in the
cats, and there
shade.
can be as many as 40 lions in a pride, although prides of that size are pretty rare. As Bernie would say, those lions are awesome, which is precisely why I handle the training instead these days. Anyway, how about we get started on those objectives? Come on, let's head over to an empty habitat and see what needs doing there.
I'll say Horizon Forbidden West needs a bit more optimization work on PC. Hopefully they patch it pretty soon. It's playable, but I get a lot of drop frames. Oh, really? I was watching a streamer. He was playing on YouTube, and he was playing it at 4K max settings, and he was getting like 90 frames a second. Granted, I'm pretty sure he has a 4090, but I was like, man, that looks like smooth as butter. What did it want me to do? Oh, locate empty habitat. That's right. Here it is.
As you can see,
Fancy,
it's a
found
lovely
it.
space for animals, but it's missing a certain something. Well, two somethings. Warthogs. So I'd like you to adopt a pair of them. To adopt animals, we need to open the animal market, which is in the animal trading section.
Hey, animal market.
There we are. A pair of perfectly splendid warthogs for our zoo. Just select them and choose Adopt. Normally, the animal exchange would be full of animals.
Great
But I
success.
emptied out the market while you learn how it works. The last thing I need is you accidentally ordering a dozen elephants. When you adopt an animal, it's automatically placed
Delivery
in the trade centre
scheduled.
where they're held until you're ready to move them into their habitat, which, as it happens, you are. So how about you move them
Only
into their new
21
home?
hours, and Planet Zoo is mine.
When you ask for an animal
sounded
to be
very
moved into a
super villainy.
habitat, your caretakers will go to the trade centre, collect your animal, and deliver them to your selected habitat. I've marked the trade center's
3070
location, so let's go
Ryzen
and
5
watch the
Thursday
caretakers
struggles
in
to keep
action.
steady FPS on medium high at 1440. Really? At the deluxe edition, so we'll be making a zoo with sun bears, and it's going to be top of the list. Nice. I like a nice sun bear. Hey, our warthogs are here. Look at them go. Played Zero Dawn on 4K maxed out, so I'd expect to comfortably run this on high. I have to drop a bunch of things to medium. Interesting. That actually makes me more interested. I'd love to see how my 4070 Super does. Oh, look at him. Rolling around in the dirt. I saw someone here on Twitch making a bear-only zoo once. I was definitely in the right place. You found your home. Get him. All grunting. Yeah, I mean, this, you know, the game is still looking great. All right, locate animal trade center. Did you highlight that for me too? All right, here we go. Man, look how far away they built that. Your staff have to go so far just to get to that habitat. You know, you got to do the thing with like your staff stuff buildings in the middle and then your habitat surrounding it. That's optimum building right there.
Well, as you can see, those caretakers don't hang about. They'll move those animals to their destination as fast as possible. Of course, normally we'd have to place the animals into quarantine before moving them into a habitat, but I am assured by a person of good standing that these warthogs are in the very rudest of health. Right, let's get the warthog's habitat finished up so we can keep them nice and happy.
Yes,
You see,
let's do that.
Each animal in the zoo has an overall welfare statistic, basically how happy they are. And that overall welfare statistic is itself comprised of 4 different areas: nutrition, social health, habitat, and enrichment. Luckily, if you select an animal, you'll bring up their animal welfare information panel, which we saw earlier, where you can see how
Yes.
they're doing.
We
That
know
way,
all of
you'll
this,
know
Nancy.
exactly what areas need to be addressed. Don't worry if that's a lot to remember. You can always check the Zoopedia for more information.
All right, add a feeding station, water station.
Let's start by
Oh my
making
God,
sure
Nancy.
we're taking care of the warthog's nutrition welfare. To do this, we'll need to place a food
This is not my
station
first zoo,
and
Nancy.
a drinking station. Now, each animal requires a different type of feeding station. And for the warthogs, it's a small feeding trough. So let's add one of those and a water bowl.
All right, so we'll add the feeding thingy over right here in the dirt. It looks like a good spot. And we'll add the water bowl. That like right here.
Animals also require stimulation to keep them happy. Let's
I'm glad
add
it seems
a
to be running
lovely
well.
mud
That
bath
was
for the
one thing I
warthogs
was
to
quite
roll
worried
around
about.
in. That bath will count towards their enrichment welfare, specifically their toy enrichment welfare.
Yeah, I mean this zoo obviously is not huge, but I mean there's a good amount of people in here, and yeah, pretty smooth frame rate. And because this is, you know, the console, if you're familiar, the Planet Coaster console edition, it also had the zoo complexity meter, which basically, you know, once you hit the limit, you basically are done with your zoo. So this zoo is at 37%, which I think is pretty good. You know, if you look at this whole zoo, like that's 37%. You could double this and you know, you'd only be around like 70-ish%. So I think it's pretty cool. And where's the Zoobies, not newbies? I love it. Is there a workshop for console? Yes. It's called, so when Planet Coaster Console Edition came out, Frontier created, it's called the Frontier Workshop, which is essentially exactly like the Steam Workshop. So you can, yep, you can save your blueprints, you can download other people's zoos, things like that.
Nice work. You've got a knack for this, I see. Now, our contractor had to leave in a hurry, so this place is in a pharaoh state. Unfinished thingamajigs and whatsits all over the shop. But the
Yeah, those
first
unfinished
thing we need to
thingamajigs.
finish is the ostrich habitat. It's over near the hippos.
As far as I know, it wasn't going to be cross-platform, though. No. Nope.
Oh, before we actually start building our ostrich habitat, let's pause time for a moment.
However, I believe blueprints can be cross-platform. So if you make a building, you know, I'm playing on PS5 and I save it to the Frontier Workshop, somebody on Xbox can download that. However, I think zoos are not. I could be making that up, but I'm pretty sure that's the way it is. 'Cause that's what it was for Planet Coaster. Like, you could download roller coasters and, you know, rides and things. And if you're on Xbox and somebody made it on PlayStation, you could download it. Oh, hey, we're on YouTube. KD098. Hey, please, important question. Is it comfortable playing this with a controller like Xbox controller? Well, I'm playing on PS5. You can see this, my controller. And yeah, it's comfortable. I've spent several hours with this so far over the last week-ish. And yeah, it's very comfortable. All right, what are we doing? Complete the common ostrich habitat. Pause time at habitat gate. Complete the habitat boundary. Connect the habitat to the path. Replace a section with glass. Place a donation box on pause time. I like how they want us to pause time. All right, so pause time. Hold down square, and then that brings up your time controls. Also your weather and camera. So you can hit L1. That brings you to like all your camera stuff. I love that they added, I don't know why they wouldn't include it, but the scenic mode and cinematic route editor, because those were only just recently added to the PC version. And then you do R1 to get to your weather stuff. You know, you just scroll up and down. But they want us to pause the game, so there we go.
Like it. A quick break. Sometimes it's a
How's
good
the
idea
navigation
to pause
working?
the
Like,
game whilst you're doing something which requires your
you
concentration.
can use the
because it'll
D-pad
stop the
or
zoo
just the
spinning
joystick.
Out of control while you're looking the other way.
I'll wait
Let's
till
keep the
Nancy
game
finishes
paused while we
talking.
get this ostrich
I'll
habitat
answer that.
built. Okay, job number 1 here is to add a habitat gate before we complete the barrier. Every habitat needs a habitat
Yeah, Josh,
gate.
we're gods.
After
Didn't
all,
you
how
know
else
that?
would the keepers get in and out? Just make sure it's hooked up to the path so the keepers can reach it.
Yeah, so at least on PlayStation, you use every button for different things. You know, most of what you use are the joysticks and the left and right buttons. You don't really use the triggers for anything. But then, like, you do use the D-pad for a few things, like I said. If I hold down square, that brings up like the menu here at the bottom, like next to the temperature. Use the D-pad to like pause the game or change the speed of the game. Like that. Alright, so she wants us to go barriers. We'll just bring this around here. I kind of want to make it curved, but oh wait, what does she want me to do? I guess I should have listened. I didn't really listen, did I? How similar does the movement feel to playing a coaster? PS5, does it feel smoother? It's exactly the same. Yeah. Oh, place a habitat gate. That's what she wants. Okay.
Right. Let's complete the perimeter barrier so
I didn't
we
mean
can
to
adopt
delete that
some
one section.
ostriches. I've marked out an area for you to use, so I'd like you to finish off the perimeter using the brick barrier.
What if I don't want to use bricks? Oops. We'll bring that, kind of line that up to the corner there. I could have made this curve, but you know. You have the full Ultimate Edition or just the base game? Just the base game. Or I have this is the deluxe version, actually. So if you want to extend the barrier, you just hold down triangle and then just left stick to drag it. Pretty easy.
Good work.
There.
Remember, before you can place animals in any habitat, it has to have a full loop of connected barrier. Now, you've probably noticed that guests can't actually see into this habitat at the moment.
Actually,
At
they
least not
can.
without a stepladder. But seeing as they're banned, I'd like you to select a piece of barrier and swap out the brick for a glass barrier, so the guests can see in.
You know anything about playing a zoo, you know guests can absolutely see through objects.
There we go. Adding in more windows gives guests even more opportunities to see the animals in a habitat. It's always best to make sure the guests can get a good view into a habitat from the path they're walking on, because it makes them happy, and because this would be a pretty terrible zoo if they couldn't. The last thing we need to do is to add a donation box.
Yeah,
You see, when
they do have
guests
X-ray
enjoy the
vision.
view of an animal, they'll make a donation. Just make sure you put them in easy-to-reach places, like near a viewing point. Donation boxes are
there?
one of the main sources of income for the zoo, so make sure you remember them.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, by the way, as well as pausing time, you can also speed it up. It'll run everything at 2 times and 5 times faster. It can be useful, especially if you're waiting for money to accumulate or for animals
we
to
know.
be delivered to your habitat. Personally, I use it when I'm waiting for a brew to finish. All right, you've finished the habitat, so it's high time we adopted those ostriches, don't you think?
I do.
Let's get 4 of
Yes,
them in
I do
here.
think it's time. Oh, look, and they have the ostriches already ready there. Like to stand in a random spot miles away and complain about the view. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's what I do when I go to zoos. You know what I mean? This is a console version because I'm waiting for it to unlock for me tomorrow morning. This is a console version, yes. Show is.
While we wait for them to be collected by the caretakers and brought to the habitat, you should get it ready for them. Add a suitable feeding station, water station, and an appropriate food enrichment item. It's often best to place things like enrichments and feeding stations near to the habitat perimeter, so guests can get a really good view of the animals.
All right. I forgot how hand-holdy this first scenario is. It's okay though. Let's see, where do I want to put it? Put it over there, I guess. Oh. We'll put the little feeder thing by the glass so they can see it. Then we need a water trough, which we'll put it over here in the corner. Nice spot. Yay!
Oh, good to see the ostriches have somewhere they can really stretch their legs.
Yes.
Did you
At the
know
bronze lion
they can
statue.
actually run at 43 miles per hour? Oh, heaven forbid they ever escape. The speed camera fines alone would bankrupt us.
How's it feel to play on console compared to Planet Coaster? I had trouble with Planet Coaster.
Well, Bernie certainly seems impressed. Did you do his speed
For
camera,
me,
Joe?
it feels
Every
exactly
time
the
you
same.
get an ostrich. So now we've
So
made
if you had
the
trouble with
ostriches'
Planet
lives a bit
Coaster, I
better.
don't
Let's do the same for the keepers.
know that
shall we?
it's going to be any easier,
To make
but
it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
yes, Nancy. Let's go with the nice classic brick.
You'll need to rotate the keeper
keeper
hut to
hut.
get it to connect up to the path.
One thing that's, I don't know, I think it's easy, but I actually rather like the radial menu to get to like all of your controls. You just hold down triangle and then just the left stick to get to them, and then you know, like you have the advanced move tool, which is covered up by the help text there, but I don't know. I like it. I think it works pretty easily. Bam.
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper.
Trophies!
But the
I'm gonna
larger
have to
keeper
platinum
hut
it.
can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness negatively.
We know this, Nancy.
In case that wasn't clear.
We're
Something that
Zoobies,
all
not
facilities,
newbies, Nancy.
shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
What if I want to place my fancy new bronze lion statue? Where were the lions? They were over here somewhere. I think this was the lions. Yeah, there we go. We're gonna place it. I'm gonna place it like right on the top here. That's what I'm gonna do. Maybe. No, it doesn't. It doesn't want me to place it in the habitat, or can I just not place it in general? Oh, it doesn't want me to. It won't let me place it. Come on. I know this is a tutorial, but I don't need the tutorial.
Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using.
Tried to build Disneyland and Planet Coaster, and it was hard. So I'm hoping building a zoo would be easy. I mean, I think it's. I find it to be easy, but.
Then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
Bengal tigers.
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And
You know?
concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
The big hole you dug. Oh, right
and
there.
Make sure the
I
guests
see.
will be able to see the tigers.
Like, what are you talking about? Talking about, Nancy. He's like, I know what I'm talking about. Do you know what you're talking about? Took me a while to get used to Planet Coaster on PS5, so hopefully this won't be too much of a bother. I mean, the controls are nearly identical, just because both games are pretty similar, but you know, you don't have things like trying to mess with, like, you know, building your coaster and adjusting the track and things like that. They have more DLCs for avian species because I see that they don't have many birds. So there's rumors that there's going to be one more DLC for the PC version. But if they follow what they did for Planet Coaster, the console release essentially means the end of development for the game. I should have maybe made this section curved a little bit, but that's all right. Bam. All right, and then we're gonna add our habitat gates right
Now,
there.
Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think?
Maybe I want them to jump
The way we'll
out.
do it is by changing
more
the
fun.
height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then.
I do have a
Let's
keyboard
select
and
the
mouse
habitat
in case
barrier and
I
then jump into
really
barrier
struggle the
editing mode.
controls, but watching this does give me hope that I'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, if you have a mouse and keyboard, you know, you can plug them into your console and you could use them. Set boundary to 3.7 meters high. Let's do that.
Hello, Are you my new best friend?
Great.
Be noises.
Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by selecting fence segments one by one.
Hey, thanks
or
for the
select
follow
one
games for you.
and
I do
hold to
appreciate
use
it.
the multi-select mode. Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get.
I know, Nancy.
Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
Let's see. I want to add a couple glass barriers, maybe there. And there. Tigers might break out, but you know, whatever. That's the risk we take, you know. Although I want to keep this middle section brick. Oh my god, stop it. There we go. There we go. No, it just looks nicer that way. We'll be done with this scenario before it becomes our problem anyway. Exactly. You know, as soon as we're done here, we're gonna leave this zoo. That's the next guy's problem. What's the difference between franchise mode and sandbox mode? So sandbox mode is essentially
that's the habitat boundary
everything is
complete. The
unlocked.
habitat
There's
gates
no
in
money.
place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore.
Oh wait,
I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
why can't I place that on the path? Yeah, essentially money is the biggest difference. But franchise is like you can have multiple zoos that are like under your company. You create like a company, and you can sell zoos and you get the money and you can use those, you know, in your other zoos. You can transfer animals between your zoos in franchise mode. But sandbox is just like any other sandbox mode, you know, infinite whatever you want, but you can adjust it. I don't know if it'll show it because I'm not playing in sandbox. No. I could do, well, let's save this zoo. We'll load up the zoo I made. I recorded a handful of videos for YouTube that'll be coming out tomorrow or in the next couple days, like one each day. And I use sandbox mode to record those videos. But I want to show you the settings because there's a whole bunch of new settings when you're in sandbox mode. Yeah, all the trophies are the same. Like here's a little giant panda habitat I made. Nothing fancy, but if you're in sandbox mode, all the way to the right here, you have all of these different settings that you can configure. You can set it to be individual zoo, challenge, creative, default, whatever. But you can do things like turn off animal welfare, death, aging, social groups. You can enable or disable protesters, escapes, There's a bunch of guest settings like happiness. You can also make your own amount of cash if you want to. So if you go down here to like economy settings, you could enable cash, and then you could give yourself, you know, however much money you want. You know, if you want to give yourself your own kind of challenge, you could do that. 35 to start. $35 would be really tough. Yeah. Our everything is such a good setting. Yeah, there's protesters. If you don't take care of your animals, people will come and protest. There's also crime. There's vandalism. There's you know, people will litter. People will steal, like pickpocket. So you have to hire security guards. Yeah, super customizable. Damn litter bugs. Litter bugs. Litter bugs. Litter bugs everywhere. Had that problem in Planet Coaster. Yeah. Yeah, they like to litter in these games. If you don't put a trash bin every like 10 feet, you're gonna get litter.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly,
All right,
the
so
tigers won't be able to jump out of it
let's
anymore.
adopt a couple tigers
I think it's
now.
time we adopted those tigers. Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
All right. You know, I kind of like when they just only give you the option of, you know, the specific things you need to place down. Let's see. You know what? Let's put it over by the windows so the guests can watch the tigers eat.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do
I'd run to my
is
appointment
make
if you're
sure the
still
banks of the pool
running
have a
once I'm
gentle
back.
slope so they can easily
Or
get a
once I'm
nice,
done, I'll be back. If
refreshing
not,
drink.
happy doing everyone.
There's
All right,
already a pool
Supernova.
excavated, but you still need to fill it with water.
Hope the appointment goes
You
well.
should
And
do
yeah,
that
I'm
by
gonna be
going
on for a
into
few
terrain
hours.
and
So
selecting the water tool.
yeah, we might see ya. Is there an animal video board, or that's only for the PC version? No, I don't have those available because of the scenario, but yeah, everything that's in the PC version is in this version. Ooh, let's do rough water.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
There goes the train. Toot toot. Oh, blood pumpkin. I love the blood pumpkin. It sounds so heavy metal. Maybe we'll put the rubbing pad over here, maybe.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, The tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although, given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as
Look at those
normal
teeth.
weather. Go on, add
Rawr.
a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Look at those growls. So cool. The thing I love is how Frontier used actual real animal sounds for all the animals. They didn't just like make up their own. Hey, yep. Hey, where do we want to place this? Maybe over here. This looks like a nice spot. Bam. They got a nice little shelter there.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
Tiger. Hey, Mathley, good to see you. Starting a campaign
Right here.
playthrough.
Head over
We're
to the
just
terrain
hanging out, playing the
That way
game,
you
showing
can
off
view
the console
terrain
version.
information and see how they feel about different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Okay, so they need a little bit more long grass and
Okay then,
soil.
open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Alright. I'll be lurking. Hope you have fun. Thanks. Appreciate the lurk. Here we go. Have enough soil. We need more short grass and less long grass. So we'll just kind
Right
of.
then, all
we go.
animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest.
Yeah,
and
we're
temperate
just going to
biomes
delete
that
all
are
these
native to
plants
Asia.
that don't fit.
Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
A couple things that they did.
Now, as you
Oh
can
my
see,
God.
some
Okay.
of the plants currently
Wait
in
till
the
Nancy's
habitat
done talking.
aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want.
I'm gonna move
You can
my.
find all of the plants you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see.
There we
In
go.
this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
I know. Stop talking, Nancy. But a couple of things that they added to the console version. Well, there's one thing. Well, I'll start over. If you have an animal selected and you go to the terrain and you go down here, you can see you can press X on it. If you do that, it automatically brings up the terrain editor, which the PC version does not do. At least I don't think it does. I don't remember it doing that. Maybe it does. But the other thing that's nice, which the PC version does, is if you go to plants, and you click on Asia or the tropical biome, it brings up your nature menu, which the PC version does. But what the PC version doesn't do, that the console version does, is it automatically filters on all of the biomes and continents. Like on the PC version, if you click on Asia, it'll bring up the nature tab, but it will only filter on the Asia continent. You have to click on the other, like the biomes. So that's kind of nice. Little quality of life. I heard the limit for building your zoo is 93,000 pieces. Will that be enough to make a complete zoo? Well, I was saying this earlier. If you look at this zoo, which is a pretty decent sized zoo, right? Like, it's not huge, but it's not small either. If you look at the zoo complexity meter, we're only at 38% right now. So you could get to 100% before you're at the limit. So I don't think that's too bad. You know, you think of how many pieces there are in this zoo right here. You count all the trees and the rocks and you know, just all the little pieces that are around. All right, so maybe let's add some bamboo. Do that. Some bamboo around. Maybe just kind of around their little shelter over here. Oh, actually, let me click on the tiger so it'll actually keep up the plants and coverage. I feel like I'm hearing wolves howling. Are there wolves in this zoo? Might be. Are there wolves? Maybe over here? Oh, those are the ostriches. Yeah, I don't hear it now. I don't know what that was. Let's see. Maybe we'll add like a nice giant big tree up there. We'll add an elm over here. Hey!
They say the good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still,
ooh, I got the
look so
silver lion statue.
Even if you did,
and an orangutan statue, and a wolf statue.
Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
All right, so now we're gonna get the
Let's
gold,
head over to the Indian
gold
peafowls.
star.
I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Oh, the tigers seem happy, so we'll go ahead and leave them be.
Now then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese.
Oh man, peafowls, they're so loud. I am hearing wolves. Where are they? Well, there they are. I knew I heard wolves. Why are they so howly? I've never seen the wolves just constantly howl like this. Okay. Don't think I've ever seen that before in this game. Can you visit other people's zoo in the game? I like to see other people's zoos. No, you cannot. But if people upload it to the Frontier Workshop, which is Frontier's equivalent of the Steam Workshop, you can just download them and then open them in your game. But yeah, that's something that people have asked for a long time, like just being able to visit other people's zoos. But unfortunately, you cannot. Your dog is very confused by the owl. She's searching around for the wolves. I was confused too. I was like, why are they howling so much?
A bit more detail. Now they've clearly got plenty of space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Head over to the social tab to see what's wrong.
Oh, not enough adult populations. We're gonna have to get some more.
Right. As you can see, the peafowls need their population to be larger.
You walked in from the other room tilting your head.
You'll need
That's
to adopt
funny.
3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then.
Oh, look at that. Again, they just have them right there for me, ready to, ready to adopt them.
Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her.
Hello,
Just
snow
like
leopard.
people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right.
Oh.
You know, like when you see someone
Don't
putting
be
a milk
stressed,
before
kitty.
the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests.
Oh, kitty.
Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural
There we
biome,
go.
it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot, even with the terrible British weather. You should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Animals look beautiful on PS5. I agree.
As you can see,
Yeah,
we
the
already
game
have
looks
one
great.
cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
Okay, so we got one cooler over here. I know they want me to place it, but what if I just... Oh, they disabled those for the tutorial. Fine. I was just gonna copy the one that they already placed, but they don't want me to do that. Alright. You know how it is.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopard's terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Alright, where did that, there it is. Hiding away. All right, so want way less long grass and a lot of snow. Let's just add some snow then.
All of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should head to the animal section of the zoo management screen.
There we go. Animals.
As you can see, this list shows you the animal's overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate tool. Right. I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
A cuppa? A cuppa what? All right, so it looks like our tortoises are not super happy. So let's head on over there. See what we got with the tortoises. Wouldn't the snow melt since you just placed the coolers, which hasn't cooled the ground yet? It's a video game, you know. So let's see. Well, the habitat's not great. Terrain could be a little better. They have no hard shelter, and they have no enrichment. So let's see what's not. Want some more long grass, all right. Those peafowls are so loud. Like, I can hear them all the way over here. All right, and then they also want some more sand. And we'll do sand around the water. I love how excited the keepers get. Oh, they have like a lot of sand. I feel like I'm putting a lot of sand around here. And then that knocked down long grass a little bit, so let's... There we go. All right. So their terrain needs are good. They still need a hard shelter. How many? There's 2 tortoises. Oh, there's 3. So maybe we'll do the 4x4. Put it over here in the shade. Can they walk up that? I feel like they wouldn't be able to. Place that there. There we go. My sister-in-law works at a zoo and can confirm keepers do get that excited about the animals. Okay. Oh, plants could also be a little bit better. Oh yeah, they're missing, or they have... Well, all the plants they had were the wrong kind. So let's, maybe Put a little tree over here. You know what? I'm going to turn random rotation on. Oh, it's already on. Okay. And I feel like they need another one over here. Oh, that one's too big though. Psh. Psh. I once saw a tortoise big as a human. It looked pretty cool. Yeah, they do get pretty big. Our local zoo has a tortoise and it's huge. It's like the size of a boulder. It's giant. Wait, why does it say incompatible? Oh, it didn't clear. I see. Didn't clear the filters from last time. So let's try this again. There we go. All right, that's better. So we'll add some palm trees instead. Maybe a bird's nest fern and a couple of those around. This morning I learned that foxes are dogs. I did not know that. I guess I didn't really know that either, but now that I think about it. Custard apple tree, maybe my favorite plant to use is just kind of general coverage. There we go. That should be enough. And then enrichment. We'll go over here and we'll filter. They're giant tortoise, right? That's what they're called. Oh, Galapagos giant tortoise. There we go. All right, let's add maybe like this little ice block. Try this again. Little ice block. Maybe a little fruit spike tree. We'll add that over here by the guests so they can watch. Little herb scent marker. Put that over here. All right, let's see how they're doing now. 90%. Okay, that's pretty good. You could use like maybe one more toy. It would probably like that. Let's do the dog ball. Shouldn't it be called a tortoise ball? Look at them slowly making their way over to the food. Oh, look at the tortoises. Just so slow. They take their time. No, they're not in a hurry for anything, really. Alright, so I think the tortoises are doing okay. Let's see. Oh, the elephants aren't happy at all. Oop. Let's go find the elephants. Those wolves are still over there howling. All right, let's see. Social. Their space is a little under, but I think they'll be okay. Plants and stuff probably could be cleaned up a little better, and then enrichment obviously is their big issue. All right, so they want a little bit more long grass. We'll just kind of add some more around here. And they actually have too much soil, which is, oh, we'll just paint some long grass around here so the soil goes down a bit. You know, playing this game mostly in sandbox mode as like a content creator, where I rarely would have the game audio on, you know, I'd usually just like play some music in the background. But having it on now is like, man, I miss all the animal sounds. Wolves are going crazy. What are they howling at? When I was a kid during the 90s, we had a neighbor who has a turtle. We fed it lettuce. Nice. I don't think I had any friends growing up that had a turtle. I think Tony had a turtle. I think she told me she had a turtle growing up. Alright. I mean, how much... We have elephants in our zoo, and they don't have this much grass in their habitat. We're gonna leave it at that. And they'll be fine with that. Let's see. Let's go with. We'll get rid of these trees that don't fit. There we are. And actually, what they have now is perfectly fine with them, so we'll just leave it there. Can't wait for the patch notes to say something about calming down the wolves. Yeah, wolves are much calmer now. Food enrichment and toy enrichment. All right. Alright, we'll give him this tree scatter eater thing. Put that near the bridge so the guests will be able to watch. They'll enjoy that, I think. Yeah, we'll put one over there. Man, somebody's laughing maniacally over here. You're like, I've never heard a guest in this game laugh like that. Oh, we'll give them the big tire. I like the tire. We rode an elephant as a kid when I went to a circus, and they have hairy backs. Yeah, they do. Never been on an elephant, but I would certainly like to. And oh, we got to give them the elephant car wash because I'll put it right in the water there. Look, he's flapping his ears. That means he's happy. Oh, where are you going? Oh, see, they like the tire. And he's just like pushing that tire around like it's nothing. Nope. I wanted to see him if he was going to go through the car wash. The elephant car wash. Seems like he's bored already. Although the baby elephant is zooming around like crazy. Little baby elephant. Those floppy ears. Baby's got the zoomies. He looks really happy though. Alright, let's see how their welfare is doing now. Nice. Okay, so the elephants are much happier. That's what we want to see. Which elephants have short ears, African or Indian elephants? So African elephants have the bigger ears. And the way I always learned as a kid is that their ears kind of look like the African continent a little bit. Like the shape of them. But these are African elephants. They have the bigger ears. That's essentially what it comes down to. Whoa, look at this cool viewing area. That's nice. I like that. All right, let's see. Anybody else? Everyone's pretty much in the green. Oh, who do we have here? Zebras? Okay. So let's go. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Damn it. Go back. Wait, where do we go? Oh, there we are. All right. Yo, Dez, what's up, dude? Thank you so much for that raid. Welcome in, Raiders. What's up, friends? How you doing? Thanks so much. All right, where were the... You know what? Let's just go find the zebras instead of trying to... instead of trying to use the menu. It can't be that hard to locate, right? There's zebras. Are they down here? This game sure educates gamers on animals. You know, I've learned a lot about animals from Planet Zoo. No joke. You know, over the last 4.5 years of playing this game. I definitely have. How's the stream been? It's been good. Yeah, we've just been chilling. I didn't really know what I wanted to do today. So we're just playing through the, you know, some of the scenarios. This is the first one, and I forgot how, like, hand-holdy it is. But you can't play the other scenarios until you play through this one a little bit. But yeah, it's been fun. Just super chill. Checking out the console version. How was your stream? I didn't even ask. All right, so here are the zebras. They're saying their welfare is a little bit... I'm guessing because it's a mixed habitat, so they're not quite happy with how it's set up. Terrain and plants, okay. And then enrichment. Okay. Well, let's add some enrichment first. That'll probably be the quickest. Zebras. Are they just zebras or are they something else? Yeah, I feel like they had like, it's like something zebra, right? I forget what it is though. Plain zebra. There it is. It was nice. A little Dragon's Dogma, then played some of this. Oh, nice. You were playing console edition. A little bit of the same, to be frank, with the campaign scenarios. I'm pleasantly surprised how good it feels on controller. Yeah, I agree. I think, like, even going back to Planet Coaster console, like, I think the game plays really well. Now, were you playing the PS5 version or the Xbox version? Just out of curiosity. PS5, okay. I was kind of hoping you were playing the Xbox just because I was curious to see, like, what differences there are. I mean, I'm sure there's not a lot of differences, but, like, as far as the controls go. Put one of these over here. And then the small barrel feeder there.
Not bad at
Yay!
all. I think it's
Gold
fair
lion
to say that
statue.
you passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
Most popular species was the lion.
Sounds like you've got the whole zoo purring away.
All right, very nice. Oh, they want me to save? Okay. So we'll go to the next scenario. Why not? I want a male savanna elephant and 3 female savanna elephants. Well, you can do that. For those who don't know, I'm currently multicasting or multi-streaming, whatever you want to call it, on Twitch and YouTube. Let's go to this Maple Leaf Wild Park because it's not like a tutorial, and you know, I have many thousands of hours in this game, so I don't need a tutorial. And I also don't think I've played this one. Yes, or yeah. Planet Zoo music is so good. It's just so chill and like happy.
After your sterling work in China, I got a bit of good news, better news situation for you. The good news is that I'm promoting you to apprentice zoo manager.
Yes.
The better news is you get to build
the promotion
a new
I've been
zoo
waiting
from
for.
scratch. That said, you will be on your own this time. No help from
Ooh, a
Nancy,
zoo from
although
scratch.
She wishes you luck. So, I suppose it's actually more of a good news, better news, and then slightly worse news situation. Either way, it's a chance for you to really prove yourself. Now, for this zoo, I'll want to see a good few different habitat and exhibit species, and at least as many guests to look at them. I'd also like you to keep your staff nice and happy as much as you can. And obviously the same
Yeah, I
is
can't
true of the
remember if I
animals
ever
as well.
played.
Oh, and let's see. Yeah, you should try to turn a good
Played
sized
this scenario.
profit to boot.
I don't
so
recognize
we
it.
can continue our vital work elsewhere. There. That should keep you going for a while.
I didn't really play the
with
scenarios
you
or the
later.
challenges.
Good luck.
I just like going into Sandbox and just doing what I wanted to do, you know? All right. Have at least 3 habitat species in the zoo. Have at least 175 guests. I think we can do that. Do we have an animal market? Oh, we do. Let's see if we have maybe a smaller animal. Oh, we could add some peafowls. They're so loud. Oh, maybe some lemurs. Because I was thinking like this spot right here. It's very small. But that might be like a nice little area for like a small animal. But that might be too small for anybody. All right. Yeah, so that's pretty much our options right now. I do love some grizzly bears. Got a black bear. All right, let's do some. How about right in this corner? I think this will be a nice spot for something. Question is, which animal do we want to add? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll do it together. Let's go. You know, we'll add the peafowls there. So we can just use the hedge barrier. Dun, 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 dun. We'll just follow along here. Do I want to make it curve? I think I do actually. I like to make them just line right up, you know? At the path there. Makes it look nice. Alright, and then we'll just cut it off there. Maybe we'll switch up the barrier to something a little like a brick. Just for like decoration purposes. I'm building this up here just for more for like a railing for the guests. Again, kind of more decorative. Obviously the peafowls, I mean, they could go up there, but they probably won't. And then I'm gonna do a null barrier here. Then back to the wood barrier. There we go. There we go. There. We'll just cover that or connect that right there. Here. It should be good. So we'll come over here, we'll grab a few peafowls. I'm just going to adopt all 4 of those. Bam. Deliveries scheduled. I know, we have no vets right now. Is the zoo open? Here we go. We got our first peafowl. Let's we'll adjust their habitat. And we'll do a little bit of soil. I like doing a little bit of soil like around the gate, you know, because it just gets trampled on a lot. And then oh, I can't add. Oh, I probably can't I can't do it from there, maybe. I wanted just to add, oh no, I can't. They just disabled. I can't change any of the terrain. Okay. Well, that adds to the challenge, doesn't it? All right, what about plants. Honestly, they're pretty happy about plants, but we could add some more. And let's see, what else do we want to add around in here? I think adding like the big bushy trees. We'll put like one of these like right in the middle. You know, plus that'll give them a place to get out from under the rain. Gonna add a little bit of dirt under the trees. I like doing that because I feel like it adds a little bit of realism, you know, because sometimes the grass doesn't really grow directly like under trees. Why did I place these first? It's gonna be so loud and noisy. But look at these people coming to the zoo. Talk about dedication. Like it's raining. It's almost nighttime. They're still here. But I think this barrier could be lowered a little bit too. Uh-oh, somebody escaped? Oh, what? How did you get up there? How did you get up there? Hold on. Hold on. Oh, they could jump up there? I didn't realize they could, like, really jump that much. Well, what if we just delete that rock? Now they can't jump, right? Yeah, there we go. Who knew peafowls could jump? I didn't know. Go figure. Alright, so then the other thing I just want to add are some enrichment stuff for them. Oh, I don't have any. Do I need to research in this zoo? Possibly. Very possible. Oh, I don't have a research center. Alright, well, you know, peafowls are just going to be happy with not having any enrichment for a while. But I will add We'll need a food bowl. Add a water pipe for them. Put that over there. And I'm just gonna put like a, there we go, some bedding down there right under the tree. All right. Spectre arriving in 19 months. Well, you know, I'm glad that they're telling me like a year and a half, you know, giving me a year and a half heads up that the inspector will be coming soon. Oh yeah, I wanted to lower the barrier, and then that peafowl escaped. Let's try this again. No, I don't want that. I don't want those parts. How do I deselect? Oh, but that just takes me all the way out of the edit. Here we go. Boop. There we are. There. Just a little bit lower. Hopefully that's not too low. I don't think it should be. I just want to make sure that they can't escape. Do we not have a keeper? I don't think we have a keeper, huh?
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. My staff alerts. We have no vets. Need a workshop and a research center. Okay. Well, I don't want to hire a vet just yet because we only have like 3 animals. I don't think any of them are injured. So if we hire a vet, that's just going to be a waste of money for now. And then research center would be nice, but then I'd have to hire another keeper. I think keepers, right, are the ones that do the research. Been so long since I've actually played like the management parts of this game. These flowers not part of that group? Oh, they're not part of any group. Okay, well, we'll just delete that. Here we go. And let's see. Do some research. we'll set that up. Rhymes J, can you say something about the controls? Are they good? Easy? I think they're pretty easy. Yeah. Frontier did a pretty good job at making the controls fairly intuitive, at least in my opinion. How are P-Fals doing? Yeah, they're doing pretty good. They're doing pretty good. Keeper is going in here to make some food and prepare some food for our P-Fals. I can't. Such a small building. Can't get a good view. I do love that, you know, Frontier added this to the game. In some of the buildings. Not every building has like an actual interior, but there's some flowers growing inside our research center, but that's okay. Oh, the vets do the researching. All right, so I guess I will just hire one vet. Make sure that you're, yeah, conduct vet research. Okay, cool. I'm sure he's gonna go check on the P-Fals first, then hopefully we'll go start researching. I feel like it's been nighttime for a long time. I think I accidentally stopped time. Oh, one of the P-Fals was injured. Oh, look at the fella just laying there on the floor. Really? You couldn't put him on a bed and lay him right on the floor there? The cold floor? Also, I don't think you know what animal you're looking at. Your iPad has a hippo on it. It's a very different kind of animal. And why are you looking at a sonogram? This is a male P-Fal. He's not having... Right, well, seems like our P-Fal friend should be much better now. Oh, look, the keepers. Maybe that's their like wallpaper on their tablet there, because the keeper had a hippo on it as well. Those aren't hippopotamuses. My other staff alert. Oh, I need a workshop. I need a workshop. I don't know if I need a workshop. Need is a strong word. Let's get another habitat though. Where should we put another one? I mean, probably not too terribly far away, so our staff don't have a long way to go. Maybe something over here? Maybe along this way? Let's search through our animals, see what animal we maybe want to add. Bison, always a good choice. Grizzly bear would be cool. No, you'll die without it. I don't want to add the crocodile because terrain tools are disabled for this scenario. So I can't like give them like a place to swim. I'd have to wait until, yeah, the only water, there's some water up here. This could possibly be a crocodile habitat later on. Or up there, but that's pretty far away for now. I mean, bison are always fun. I do like some bison. Are there any female? Oh, there is. Okay. I was like, they're all male. We'll get 2 for now, I think. I think that'll be enough. And then we'll go brick barrier. Oh, it's snowing. Then we'll go little null barrier back here because we'll use the natural side of the terrain. All right, where are we at? Oh, we're pretty far away right here. Bet those peafowls aren't very happy with this snow. You know what? I don't want this to be that long. I want it to be more wide than long. Yeah, that should be good. Straighten that out there. Uh-oh, protesters have arrived. They're not very happy about the condition our peafowls are in, I guess. I think they're well taken care of. go. And go, we'll bring our little staff path around. Actually, if I just do... We'll start a staff path right here. No, never mind. I was gonna make a natural path and then just because I thought it would look a little cleaner, but then I decided against that. So we'll just do what are they protesting? Oh, nobody now. It was probably because it snowed and the P-Files were very unhappy with the snow. I guess I could fix that by adding I mean, the temperature now is okay, but when it snows, or maybe they need a hard shelter so that they can get out of the snow. So let's maybe do that. We'll give them a little hard shelter. Place where they can. I mean, I'd be mad if I was stuck out in the snow too, you know? Hopefully that'll be better for them once they're whenever it snows again. All right, let's get our bison added to our habitat. And we're gonna need some lights too. Oh, here comes the rain. We'll add oh, I don't have any. Oh, we have one right here. Oh, there's no power over there. Forgot we needed power when you're not playing sandbox. Oh no, we're about to have baby P-Fowls. Oh, it's about to get so loud over here. Oh, life finds a way. Oh, two. I was gonna say, did you only have one baby? Only two, which seems like a small amount. But what do I know? How's our research coming? Foot and mouth disease. I know it's a real thing, but that sounds like something that would be in like one of the 2 Point Studios games, like 2 Point Hospital. All right, you should be doing some research right now. Instead of just randomly wandering around. Oh yeah, I forgot we put the bison in here. Gonna want to is that tall enough? Yeah, that should be. There we go. That way the guests have some nice viewing spots for the bison. Also, we need to add donation bins so that we can make all the money. Put one right there. Put one over here because this is where all the guests are standing. Give me money. They're dedicated people. They're just walking around in the rain. All right, so for the bison, their terrain and shelter and everything is good. We'll add a few trees and things. If we find, is there like a big tree we could put in to give them a little bit of cover from the rain? I know they don't really care, but it'd be nice to give them a little something something to hide, you know? Ooh, I do love these cedar trees. That's pretty big. There we go. That'll be that'll be their big tree to hide under the get away from the rain. Oh, comes the snow again. We'll see. Hopefully the peafowls will be a little happier. Still, one of my favorite things about this game is when it rains or snows, like objects and like trees and things will actually like block it from the ground. You can see all the snow is like there's no snow under the tree. I think that's cool. Why is that? Keep snapping back to the top of the ground. I don't want you to do that. Nothing is on. Shouldn't be random rotate. No. Still weird. And then we'll just add a few more things around. You know, we just like adding little details here or there when we can. Or the peafowls. Yeah, some of them went in under the snow, or out from the snow. We didn't get any protesters this time, so I guess that helped. There we go, and then we need to add I don't know, medium food trough be enough for 2 bison? Probably, right? For now? I think so. We'll give them a water trough here. I like putting these things near where the guests can see them. Put that over there. We don't have any enrichment for them yet. Oh, do we not have a mechanic? don't think we have a mechanic. We should probably add one. Boop. There we go. Hey, Ghost Rider. Welcome in. Copy Ghost Rider. There we are. Okay. I think I also probably built this a lot bigger than it needs to be. What if we edit? Seeing American bison so clearly is awesome. I will cherish this memory forever. Wow, I'm surprised it got such a good review. Usually people are like, I guess the view from here is okay. There. Then I should be able to take this. And delete. They should still be pretty happy with their habitat size. Yeah, they're good. Enrichment for all these animals is gonna suck for a while till we get some stuff researched. That'll be alright. You have to build a habitat area, or are they built for you already, like Planet Coaster, where their coasters are built? Yeah, so you can build your own. Just like Planet Coaster, you can build your own. They also have some pre-made blueprints. You don't have to use those if you don't want to. Has their vet been doing any research? Do you need to switch to New Zealand location to play? No. Frontier provided me a copy so that I could play early. I have a very good relationship with Frontier Developments. They're super cool with their content creators who cover games, you know, for them. Is it fun? Yeah. I have thousands of hours in the PC version. Can you add how many people like Planet Coaster? You mean like limit guests, like the amount of guests? In the sandbox, if you're playing in sandbox, you can. Yeah. This bison just laying right on the water trough. You know what? I am gonna give them. I don't like seeing them sleep on the ground, even though they're animals. I'm gonna give them a little. No, not that one. I'm gonna give them a shelter. Such a softie. It's a giant shelter. They probably don't need one that big. I'll give them this one. Maybe I'll put it over here in the corner so it's like away away from the guests. Not that the bison really get like they don't really care about guests like some animals. There. Now they got a nice little place if they want to get out from the rain. I was gonna see if maybe they would wake up and walk over there, but doesn't look like it. Also, the rain is stopping, so there we go. Is it hard to build your own habitat? No, it's easy. I've built these two so far. And it's funny you should ask that, because I actually have, because I've had this, I don't know, for about a week, not quite a whole week. And I've recorded a few tutorial videos that will, like I have one that comes out tomorrow, another on Wednesday, another on Thursday. And one of those tutorials is called Habitats 101. So it kind of gives over, you know, like the basics of creating your own habitat and, you know, a few tips and tricks and things like that. So if you're not already, definitely give my YouTube channel a subscribe. You can watch those videos. I have a sort of like basic building tutorial. I have one that covers paths, because paths in this game can sometimes be a little tricky. So, you know, just go over a few, again, tips and tricks and things like that. I'm trying to remember what you do to, it's been so long since I've had to like research why I can't select anything. What if where is our vet? I'm going to take away every responsibility except for research. Sorry, I missed what you said. Well, I don't know what the last thing you heard is. Oh, I had to go here and select it first? Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, you would think you'd be able to do that, like, just from, like, clicking on the actual research building, but I guess not. Anyway, so I'll add these back to her responsibilities. About Zoo Tycoon being a little tricky. Oh, I didn't mention Zoo Tycoon, I don't think. Do they have a oh, they do have a break room, okay. Or a staff room. Oh, here comes Here comes the snow again. What is the staff alert? Have I looked at the... Oh yeah, workshop. I should probably place that because I will die otherwise if I don't place a workshop. Oops. Do they have any rides? There are transport rides, but there aren't like amusement park style rides. Which is funny you bring that up because I'm actually on the PC version of the game. I'm actually building some rides. They're not functional. They're just purely decorative, but I built a Ferris wheel, and I'm currently building part of a roller coaster. Let's see. Let's research drink shops. There we go. Why not? I'm super excited for this game for Xbox. Nice. Yeah, I know people have been asking for years and years for Frontier to bring this to console. And I knew they were going to eventually, just because, you know, they released Planet Coaster on console. I'm glad all of our console friends will finally be able to play it. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking. So. And we're only charging $3. We're gonna raise that to 8, I think. And kid ticket prices, we'll make that 5. Love Planet Coaster. Nice. Yeah, me too. I mean, I played before Planet Zoo came out. I played a lot of Planet Coaster. It was one of the main games I played. And then once Planet Zoo came out, I kind of switched because I kind of had my fill. I did everything I wanted to do in Planet Coaster. Are you guys using the shelter? No? Okay. They're bison. They like the snow. What about the peafowls? They're kind of hanging out from the snow. Still no protesters, so I guess that was okay. How does that opening and closing work? What do you mean? Here, let's give them... We'll give them a gulpy. Why not? We'll put it over here. Gulpy. For the hours, even on Planet Coaster, I can't figure that out. Oh, that's just oh, mini guests think it's overpriced. Really? I think that's overpriced for $8. Bunch of cheapskates. All right, we'll lower it to 7. Well, yeah, opening times, that's just the time that the zoo opens, and closing time is just the time that it closes. the game, when you do that, the game will just kind of automatically zooms forward. Like if you have it set to close at 11 p.m., the time just moves up to the opening time. Had to pop out for a bit. I'm back. What are we up to? We just moved on to the next scenario. Got gold star on the other one, so moved on to this one here, you know. Well, we're gonna put this little info booth right here. Oh, I guess not, because it's trying to modify the terrain. All right, we'll put it over here in the corner. I'm gonna move that light though, because now that light is right in the way. We'll just put it like right over there. There you go. And then, you know what? I think we need a little bit of scenery over here around these two. It's a little plain. Nice. I've only ever played the first scenario, so this is uncharted territory. You know, I haven't played a lot of the scenarios either, because I just always enjoyed sandbox mode. So cool. Thanks for sharing with me. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, happy to answer any questions. I still don't know why it keeps popping up above the terrain. I don't have... Oh, they were... Oh, okay. I had a line to surface off before, and it was still, like, popping up on top of the terrain. So maybe it just, like, bugged out for a second or something. I don't really know. A friend of mine let me play on their PC to see if I should pre-order a console version. I played the first scenario and started a franchise zoo, and it was a lot of fun. Yeah, this game is so good. Like I said, I've a few thousand hours in the PC version, so I'm obviously a big fan of this game. Can you show me all the animals that you get with this game? I got deluxe, and I can see sandbox when you're done. If there's time, sure. I mean, I won't be able to place them all in the game unless I made habitats for them, but hey, Supernova. When in doubt, rock it out. How do you know how big an area is for animals and how many animals and what food do you have to put in? So the game tells you all that. There's what's called the Zoopedia. There's a couple ways you can get to it. You click on an animal and go down here. This little icon looks like a notebook with a paw print on it. You go there, you can see all the animals. If you go to it through an animal, like clicking on the animal, it automatically takes you to that animal in the Zoopedia. But it tells you everything you need to know. So you can see under minimum habitat requirements, how much land you need, if they have a water requirement, how much water you need to put in, what level barrier. For some animals, like the bigger the animals, the stronger the barrier you need to place for them. And it also tells you like group sizes, you know, how many they like within a habitat or within a group, things like that. So yeah, the game gives you all that information. And you can actually adjust this too. So like you can see for the bison, their land requirement is 650 meters squared. That's for one adult, but you can adjust it. So like if you want to have 5 adults, and then you can see it automatically adjusts. And then to see how big your habitat is, click on the barrier. And then you can see like land area there. This one's pretty huge. It's 2,800 meters squared. There's no water in there, but it would tell you, you know, if there, how big the water area is, all that stuff. It seems hard. I mean, you know, it's a management game, so there's a lot of stuff to pay attention to, but you know, once you play it for a little while, you kind of learn and figure all that stuff out. We want to add, here we go. Add a few decorations around here. So it's not so plain looking. Sorry for all the questions. Oh, no worries. I'm happy to answer questions. That's one of the reasons I'm playing today, is just let everybody see the game, you know, if you have questions. Yeah, no worries. But like I said, I do have some tutorial videos coming out starting tomorrow. I have 3 of them for now. Let's add, I think I saw some grass. Yeah. Love adding this grass decoration.
Hey, yo, Michelle.
Hey, Ziggy Zinger. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. If you go to 8bitjosh.com/links, you can get all my links there, or just search 8bitjosh. youtube.com/8bitjosh. Oh, we got some protesters. What are you unhappy about now? Oh, he's thirsty? Wait, why is it so thirsty? Oh, you're streaming on YouTube right now? That's so cool. Yeah, I am multicasting on Twitch and YouTube right now. Yep. Why isn't anybody...
Hello, are you my new best friend? Happy noises.
I'm gonna call a keeper. Why would the keeper not be filling that up? Is the question. Maybe I need another keeper. Maybe I should hire another keeper. All followed. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, welcome in. I like doing sandbox mode. I do too. That's my general what I generally play in. Oh man, peafowls are about to have more babies. So many peafowls. What if I maybe just turn off it'll make the peafowl less appealing to the guests, but there we go. We got water. Come get a drink. Oh, they're gonna mate.
Hello, are you my new best friend? Happy noises.
Oh, bison love. There we go. Now they're drinking. Why were they protesting? Because my keeper wasn't filling up the water trough and it was thirsty. So I just hired another keeper. I guess our one keeper was overworked. I don't know. Can you put a peafowl on the walkway? No, you can't place them outside of a habitat, but they could escape. You know, if you don't build your habitat right, they could escape, for sure. All right, look. Oh, he's still dehydrated. Maybe I need... Is that water trough not big enough? Might not be big enough. Better than Coaster Console Edition? I mean... Better is subjective, but... it plays nearly identical. Alright. I'm gonna put the water pipe over there and actually just get rid of... I'm gonna get rid of the water trough because... the keeper seems to be having a hard time keeping the water full. Yeah, the peafowls, so... there are some animals in the game where you can create walk-through habitats, where the guests can actually enter the habitat and walk through it, and the peafowls are one of them. Which we could do. I don't know, I may not have that unlocked. But there are specific gates that you add to a habitat barrier, and the guests can walk through them. So yeah, like what Supernova was saying. Do they have bats? They do. Yes, there are bats. They are in... they're not part of the base game, though. They're part of the Twilight Pack DLC. Pathing any better? No. No, the pathing is exactly the same. You're still protesting? Who is dehydrated? Is it you? Go get a drink. I put the thing over here. Water. Drink it. I don't know why you're just standing there. What if I pick you up? And just move you closer. Water. Drink it. You stupid bison.
Yeah.
Oh yeah!
I don't understand why the bison is not drinking. I think I'm still filtered on. Yeah. So, I mean, they can use that. They can drink from it. Oh, I think the protesters left. All right, so you're no longer dehydrated. All right. No longer dehydrated. Bison finally was like, "Hey, water. I should probably get a drink." Hey. Not sure if I'm gonna buy this yet. Trying to think what other animals we want to add. We need to have 3 habitat species in the zoo. We have 2, so we only need 1 more, at least for the current objective. Trying to think of something. The tortoise would obviously be very easy. They don't need a huge habitat, but do they need... Oh, they could be... They're fine with a single tortoise in their habitat. We could do that. 230 meters squared. That's not very big. Where would be a good spot? I kind of want to put it like right here. I feel like this would be like a nice spot for the tortoise. If I can make it work. 250 is not, oops, not where I wanted to place that. Damn it. The peafowls, they're so loud. I mainly pre-ordered for the 3 pre-order animals. Trying to think. If I go over here. Can I not make that any longer? Doesn't seem right. Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong button. It's triangle, not square. Go. Not missing out on Komodo Dragon just because I didn't pre-order. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the Komodo Dragon is cool animal. Can I play this early on Xbox? I'm gonna say probably not. I don't know. I don't know if they have any. I don't think they did any sort of like early release. All right, how big is this habitat? 292, but just a little over what we needed. Perfect. One giant tortoise coming up. Went to the zoo 2 weeks ago. Honestly, the Komodo dragon was one of the coolest animals I saw that day. Yeah, they are cool. Although every time we go to the zoo, our zoo has Komodo dragons, they're always just sleeping. They're just laying there. But they do look cool. They're like little mini dinosaurs, or like mini dragons almost. Hey, we did it finally.
Wow. Looks like we already have a zoo, don't we? That was fast. You're doing me proud, you know. I'll be honest. When I first pictured entrusting someone else to build a zoo, I always imagined it'd be my
I like how
child
it's saying that 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 I
guess
just
it wasn't to be, huh?
put in the habitat
Nonetheless,
was the most popular
I don't suppose
species.
you're open to being adopted, are you? Oh, almost forgot. Now you've completed your first lot of jobs, or bronze objectives, as Nancy likes to say. You can, if you wish, move on to the next zoo. Obviously, I'd prefer that you stayed on here and took care of the rest of those objectives. But I can certainly understand the desire to keep moving onwards and upwards, just like an escalator, or a downwards escalator, which is going the wrong way.
Oh, Bernie. I'm not even kidding, but once went on a safari trip and didn't see any animals. That would be disappointing. All right, so they want more. Actually, let's give them some sand. They do like sand, these tortoises, they do. What are blueprints? I forget what it is. So when you save, you can save like buildings or habitats as a blueprint, and then you can just place it down without like having to build it again. The game comes with a bunch of pre-made blueprints. But you have like my blueprints, which I don't have any. So those are the things that you make yourself and have saved as a blueprint. Frontier Workshop are things that you downloaded from the Frontier Workshop, and then prefabs are what's included in the game. So like this tortoise habitat, even though it's nothing special, if I go all the way down here, the very bottom, it says save as a blueprint. I click on that, and you can adjust, you know, the camera so you can get a nice screenshot of it. You can add the name, the description, and things like that. I don't see a create section, so it's the construction. You're thinking of the Planet Coaster menu. So in Planet Zoo, it's just the construction. So everything is under this menu. All right, so back to Get our terrain sorted here. Go. Like to do a little dirt around the habitat gate, you know, adds a little extra detail, makes it look like it's, you know, the grass is trampled down there a lot. Just adding a few other plants and things around so it's not so it's not so empty in there. All right, and then habitat. Giant tortoise. Water and a food thingy. We only have one tortoise, so we'll just go with one food trough. All right. See, I knew I wanted to get a habitat in this little corner, and that worked out perfectly. One little individual tortoise. You know, he's living his happy tortoise life. You know, they do that. All right, so for the silver objective, we need 5 habitat species, which means we just need to add 2 more, and then 2 exhibit species. Which that's pretty easy. We could add a exhibit around. Maybe something right here might be good. We go to facilities. Animal exhibits. And I'm just gonna do one of these prefabs here. Well, stop trying to modify the terrain. You don't need to. Here we go. I hope this game has sandbox mode. It does. Yeah. It would be so sad to see an animal pass on here. Oh my gosh, it is the saddest thing. It is so sad when the animals in this game die. What do we want to add in here? Ew, no spiders. Ooh, common death adder. Yes. There we go. We got some death adders in here. There's 2 of them. It's hard to get a good view of the exhibit animals. There we go. There's one. There's the other. You can see his little tongue. So the other thing you have to do when placing an exhibit is, oh, there's no power. We're gonna need some power over here. I'm gonna need to place it somewhere where the guests won't really be able to see it. Maybe over here be a good spot. Possibly. Okay, I don't want you to... Oh, flattened terrain is on, that's why. Don't do that. Don't flatten the terrain. I'll tell you if I want you to flatten the terrain. You know what I mean? There we go. Now we have some power over here. Oh, let me adjust. There we go. Little information board. But then the other, when you place an exhibit animal, you have to adjust the habitat. Because different animals have different temperature and humidity needs. So right now the temperature is a little cool for them, so we're just going to bump that up so that goes up into the green. There we go. I'm also going to turn off or I'm going to turn on contraceptives for the male snake because the snakes like breed like crazy. And I don't want. I love how deep it goes, like power and special details. Yeah. Yeah, if you're not playing on sandbox mode, you have to worry about, you know, things like the power and, oh, that's not a staff path. I need to change that because guess we'll walk back here. Actually, I'm just going to do that. And I'm going to make the other part of this. Oh, do I not have a natural... Oh, there we go. I was going to say, do I not have natural path? There we go. So if you put even just one staff path here, that essentially blocks guests from being able to walk over here. Oh, we got some litter. Speaking of litter. You gotta place your trash bins. It's important. You do have one caretaker, but it's only one caretaker. About sandbox mode, you have to worry about power. You can either turn it on or off. So there's an option to power everything. So you don't have to worry about, you know, placing down power generators, or you can leave it off. The sandbox mode has a ton of options, so you can kind of configure it however you want. You can play, you know, like when I play sandbox, I always turn the power everything setting on so that I don't have to worry about it, but that's just me. I just wish we could get Planet Coaster 2 console edition. Well, there has to be a Planet Coaster 2 first before we could get a console edition. Where's the snake? In the exhibit? There's one right here. All right, and then I need one more exhibit placed down. You get frogs and butterflies? Yes. And actually, this right here, this walkthrough exhibit, this was just added in the PC version about a year and a half ago. They added this because they added bats, they added butterflies. There's a few other animals, like the sloth, that you can add to it. And that uses the big ol' walkthrough habitat there. Butterflies do, that is. Wonder if they will have this for Xbox, the walkthrough? Yes. There's no difference between the console versions. They're identical. So... Uh-oh. Got a busted habitat wall somewhere? Where's our mechanic? Do we have a mechanic? Oh, we did. Maybe not. Well, we'll add another one. There you go. And go fix that barrier. How are guests thinking this is overpriced? Uh-oh. Somebody got out. Who got out? Oh, this guy. How did you get out? How did you get out? Oh, they just charged me. Call the vet. Can you shut off busted stuff in Sandbox? Yeah, you can disable habitat dilapidation. You can disable vandalism, because guests will, if they get mad, they will like kick over trash cans or smash benches. So you can turn all that off. There are a ton of settings in the Sandbox mode. You get that P-file yet? You're way up here. Are you getting it? Can you not reach it? Maybe you can't reach it. It's like way down here. Fine. I'll spend $1,000 to emergency capture it. Is how it escaped though. I wonder if it maybe glitched through the barrier. There's no. It must have just glitched through because there are no escape points. All right, so I want to get another. We need another exhibit animal. Let's do. We've already got a snake. Ooh, scorpions are cool. Oh, let's get a frog. Ooh, the Goliath frog. Yes. Dink. You think there will be more Planet games? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean they've all but confirmed that there are more Planet games. They haven't said specifically what they are gonna be. You shut off animal escape in sandbox? Yep. Yep. You sure can. Alright. See if we can't find one of these. Oh, there's one. Oh, he certainly is Goliath. Look at that guy. Chunky. Haven't they got a bunch of names copyrighted already? Yeah, but you know that's not uncommon for a game studio to do. That's more or less just protecting their name. You know, so someone else doesn't come out with a Planet something game. Time for frog legs. Tastes like chicken. One of the people, they're like, ah, ah. They're still doing it. Ah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or a bison. There they are. Gotta put some decorations and such around, you know? Make it look nice. Oh, yep. More grass, please. I love this. Love this grass. Such a weird thing to say. Oh, you know what else you can do now that, again, they just added recently to the PC version is on natural paths. I just thought of this because I was like right down here, is you can remove the curbs now. So if you go over here to your natural paths and go to settings, curb on ground path, turn that off. Then you can get a much cleaner looking path. How much better that looks. You have Planet Coaster, they didn't add fairgrounds and animals. Yeah, well, I think probably animals, I mean, I'm sure they were like, yeah, we're working on Planet Zoo, so we're not gonna put animals in this game. You know, I know so many people, myself included, wanted, you know, like a Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Wilds kind of expansion for Planet Coaster, or like water parks, things like that. Hopefully, you know, with Planet Coaster 2, they add water parks. There we go. So it looks so much cleaner. Like if you just remove the curbs on those natural paths. So nice. You should make Planet Water Park. Yeah. I mean, part of me wonders, like, if the eventual Planet Coaster 2 comes out, like, they may just make a separate, like, water park game. They may never add it to, you know, a coaster game. We'll just never really know till it happens. Oh, you're not gonna let me adjust that? Fine. Fine, game. Fine. You hear a monkey? Better check outside. You might have a monkey outside your window. And people are still... There's a trash can right here, people. Why are you littering? Where's our... Come here. Come here. And we're just gonna bring our caretaker over here. There you go. Clean it up. Oh yeah, I forgot I was doing research. Got some new drinks. We'll do habitats there, and then we also did some animal research. I think that unlocked I hate how you have to select the staff before you can research. Like, let me just click on the thing I want to research and have them start researching it. But we should have some, we got something for the peafowls. Oh yeah, see, we got some new new enrichment items. We'll put the little mirror thing here. The little slow feeder, 'cause that's fun. Little herb scent marker. And since we have the space, we might as well add the forage box. Which I wonder if I have the forage box, I could probably just get rid of the food bowl. They'll just eat from the forage box now. Zoo has no security guards. Do I necessarily need one right now? I don't think so. I don't see anybody. Nobody's like kicking anything over. I don't have any benches. There are no benches for anybody to smash. I could place a couple down. Maybe one there. One right at the beginning. I don't want to put any like right where people are standing watching the animals. We'll put a couple like over here. You know, people like a nice place to rest their legs. What did I just research? I forget. Oh yeah, drink shops. I thought I already did that. Hey, Ghost Rider, we'll see ya. Thanks for hanging out with us. Oh yeah, there's our vet doing some research. Our bison, they're doing okay. Yeah, they're doing good. They seem happy. You know, they don't have any enrichment. Maybe that's what we should research. And I guess you can't stop research in the middle. We'll have to wait for that to be done. Oh no, I forgot to turn contraceptives on for the frog. We're just gonna release these guys to the wild. Here we go. Nice. Say goodbye. I don't know where the other one is though. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Hiding out. Ribbit. Cool. Cool. Oh, the bison are about to mate again. They tried that before, and I guess it failed. There were no baby bisons. How's our tortoise doing? Just living her good tortoise life. I know, sad. No baby bison. Did it work this time? No. Not this time either. It's okay. It'll happen one of those days. In the sage. Alright, so we need 2 more habitat animals. Probably enough time to do 1 more. Maybe see which side. Maybe up here. Put another small animal up here, maybe. Oh, let's see. Oh, I want to add a wolf. Yeah, wolves are cool. That's so far away from everything, though. Even up here is pretty far away. I kind of put the bison habitat in a not great spot because it kind of blocked all this space over here. we'll add that over there. Get a blue or a barrier down. They're not gonna let me place it here because it's too steep. The terrain, really. There we go. I did that. What just happened? In the middle of placing it, and it just stopped. There we go. And then we're gonna add a window to that, and a window to this one. Here. There we go. I wanted the path to be like right up against the barrier. There we go. Oh, and then we need to connect the staff path. You don't have to use the staff path, but I'm gonna. There we go. Did it come out? Not yet. Not until tomorrow. The 26th. Oh, I didn't actually adopt those wolves. Let's do that real quick. There we go. Way we can see some timber wolves before the end of our stream. The caretaker and the vet. the wolves will be able to jump up those rocks and escape or not. I guess figure it out right here. Cool. No, it doesn't look like they can. What about you? You just were jumping like crazy. No? Okay. Good. I like having the terrain there be like a natural barrier. Just looks nicer. Some soil. The wolves like soil. Okay, that's fine. I like to create like sort of like areas where it looks like, you know, maybe they walk a lot, so like little natural paths that they've formed. What else? Oh, they do like snow. For some. They are timber wolves after all. And then, oh, that, oops. Go back to soil. I forgot when you put the snow texture down, it actually puts it down as rocks. I got a rock. Here we go. You just want everything to be all in green. Paint coverage. Oh, let me make sure okay, I don't have anything filtered yet. Palm trees. The wolves don't want palm trees in their habitat. Yeah, I think the console edition has the wolf howling setting maxed out, because I have never heard the wolves howl so much in this game. It says stop howling. Whose idea was it to put them in our zoo? And they sound so sad. Like, you don't need to be sad. There we go. Timberwolves have, I guess because we already researched it, has one enrichment item available. Put a food thing down. Water pipe. Oh man, it's getting dark. Are they already playing in the sprinkler? They sure are. It looks cool at night with all the snow. Man, this game looks so good. Where'd they go? Oh, I do think, yeah, they like hard shelter. So let's give them one. Oh, that's way too big. This should be plenty big enough for them. There you go. Oh, it's only at... Oh, is this only big enough for one of them? Really? I feel like that should be big enough for both. It kind of seems like horse shit. You know what? I'm just gonna delete it then. We'll just do the bigger one. Whatever. There we go. I'll call BS if they say that that's not big enough. 77%. There's 2 wolves. How much space do they need? And this one's not even sleeping in there. He probably went to sleep before I placed it down, but still. That's irrelevant. I mean, this one just is not even laying in the shelter. Oh, it's so cool looking though. I think to this day the timber wolf pups are like my favorite animal in this game. Like the puppies look so cute. I know, so adorable. Adorbs. I wanted to see them like run around a little bit more. Oh, I thought I heard protesters. What are they? What's wrong with the tortoise? Oh, the temperature? I guess it did snow, so it probably is like, what is this white stuff? I hate it. It's cold and fluffy. Wake up, wolves. Wake up. here we go. Time to wake up. Howl setting set to maximum. Oh, now are you gonna go to the shelter? Is that what's happening here? Nope. Now they're both awake. They're saying hi. Oh. I love that they like run together. So cool. All right. Well, hey friends. This has been a fun stream. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I know it was a very unusual time. I don't usually stream. I don't know if I've ever streamed at noon on a Monday. But, you know, I wanted to check out, or let you all see Planet Zoo Console Edition before it comes out tomorrow. Again, huge thank you to Frontier Developments for, you know, providing me with a key and letting me check out the game early. On YouTube, starting tomorrow, I have a couple, like, tutorial-style videos coming out. So if you're planning on getting this game for yourself, and you have any questions, make sure to, you know, check out those videos when they come out tomorrow. Well, one video tomorrow, one on Wednesday, one on Thursday. But yeah, it should be good. And we'll just there we go. Love seeing the console version. Very excited for the new players. Yeah, I'm super happy for our console friends that they'll finally be able to get to play. Oh, doing a little roughhousing here. Sub to you on YouTube ages ago. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. But yeah, that should do it for me. Again, thank you all for hanging out. Thanks for the subs and the follows and all that good stuff. And yeah, we'll see you all on the next stream. We'll see you then. Bye, everybody. Bye. Kaboom!